Hi guys, Scotty here with another DBZ Dokkan battle video for you. In this video we're going to be looking at stage 5 of the Perfect Cooperation team battle event and how to get all the missions done for it. Mainly you're going to need to bring a full team of Inhuman Deeds category characters, as well as finish the stage without using any support items, and then you just need to finish the stage regardless of time done. Doing all of that will get you your 3 missions completed, and then the 4th mission, which is completing all the missions relating to stage 5. So to do this, I would say just bring the, it's quite simple, just bring the clone team. If you've got the new STR LR Goku Black / Zamasu tag unit, just bring him as a lead. Otherwise you can use the LR Int Fusion Zamasu or the LR Int Merge Zamasu, the LR Tech Merge Zamasu, or even the free-to-play LR Zamasu, the STR one. But if you have the 220% lead, it's going to be better. Now, this fight, it's not too difficult. It's not a... there's a couple of mechanics going on, and you can take a bit of damage if you're not careful. But especially with the clones team, they are going to be doing a lot of super attack sealing, which is very helpful. And they've got defense lowering. That they're a very versatile team. So you want to be bringing the clones, perfect for this. And how this fight is going to work is when you are facing Android 18. She is not going to be doing any supers. She can only launch normal attacks, and that is when you're going to want to whip out your big damage. So your big damage dealers on this turn, and do as much damage as possible. Because Kid Goku, Goku GT, he is going to have very solid defense. He reduces your damage received by quite a large margin. So even critting, even big damage like these guys, you're not going to be getting through to him a lot. The main thing is going to be doing as much damage as possible to Android 18 when she comes around. So you'll get a full turn of going against Android 18. And then in this fight shtick, this whole event shtick is that after 3 units go, after a single turn, next turn the bosses will swap, and you'll then go to Goku GT version here, like this, if you can see on the screen there, and you'll see me do a lot less damage. There's also a bar right under the image for Goku GT and Android 18 there at the top of the screen, and that will charge up based on how many turns have passed. So you basically get 2 turns of Android 18 and 2 turns of Goku before you go into the 5th turn, which is going to be the souped up, powerful Goku GT. Although with this team, I didn't even see that. We're doing so much damage per super attack here. We are kind of chunking down the health enough while even though we are building up that bar there at the top to get to the final stage of Goku, we are doing so much damage per hit that by the time we get there, we just pretty much eliminate him before he's able to launch his big super attack. So yeah, he does about, I think it's 3.3 million, 3.4 million, so it's a big super attack to tank. You don't want to get caught out by like the tech clone taking the super attack of that. So yeah, you just want to plow ahead here and just do as much damage as you can with as hard hitting supers as you can. But this team should get through it no problem. Might have a slight issue here or there if you are running the clones on a different lead that's not the Goku Black Zamasu tag unit lead. They need him for the extra damage, the big attack and defense boosting, and that 220% lead. It makes a very, very big difference. But if you do have this team, you should be great. Otherwise, you could, I'm just trying to think of what other Inhuman Deeds team you could run. I would say just give this one a go, and if you do get to that other Goku and you're worried about his super attack, hopefully you've got the AGL clone around for some big chance to dodge. As long as you give him an AGL orb, he's going to have like 80-90%. I think it's 90% chance to dodge if in the right conditions. So that is crazy. So you could just slap him in front of the attack and then he would dodge. But just a reminder, you can't super attack seal or stun that Goku. So you really want to try to do as much damage as possible while you have the chance before they transform. So yeah, we'll just keep plugging away at the damage here. There's not a ton of mechanics to watch out for. These cooperation fights are not particularly difficult, really. I honestly haven't found them too difficult at all, especially if you have at least 1 or 2 of the new units. It is interesting though. I do hope they keep doing content like this and just fun, different stuff. It is good to have stuff that is a bit different and makes you have to think a little bit. Although I suppose you don't really have to think too much about this because it doesn't hit that hard. I almost feel like they may be I don't know if I want to say it, but maybe they should have made these a little bit more difficult to actually force you to pay attention. So, like for instance, with this team, you just pretty much ignore the because of the brute force nature of this team, you just pretty much ignore the mechanics and you just plow straight through, doing so much damage that you're not too worried about it. Would have been probably been better if we'd had been forced to, but there already is the special battle event that is incredibly difficult, so nice to have some different content here. So yeah, here you can see that bar under Goku's name is completely full now, so he is going to switch out to his more damaging self, his huge super attack self soon, but make sure you've got your big damage units on rotation, and you can just look like we're doing 30 million. The STR clone does a huge amount of damage, the tech clone, huge amount of damage. We want to make sure that they are maybe on rotation as much as possible. And yeah, that is going to be pretty much all there is to say about it. You're going to be getting your missions all done. We're going to see, here's the animation now to just show that we are switching to the big boy Goku, who can do a bit of damage. But Zamasu doesn't care, because he's here, and we are going to immediately use his active skill, and I'm sure we are going to just kill him, because he does not have enough health, and no more damage reduction. Well, he does have damage reduction, but not as serious as was it. Well, yeah, with this health, no, he's pretty much done for. Bloop, and we should do. And that is going to be it. Sorry, I thought I would just shut up there so you could actually see the cool animation, hear them talk. But yeah, that is going to be it. So I hope this helped, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.